How's it going? Dylan here. And today I'm bringing you Secret Wars number 3. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into this. So we're going to open up with Stephen Strange and Doctor Doom having a conversation. Apparently this is just a normal conversation that they have daily or weekly. Or, Stephen just kind of goes down things that are happening in the kingdom, and Doom decides whether he wants to get involved or not. And most of the time, Doom probably just, yeah. And then they go into having this exposition-filled conversation about prior to what happened before Battle World was created. And apparently, Stephen Strange had the chance to become the God King of Battle World, but opted to give the power to Doctor Doom, or God King Doom, I should say, in this this Battle World. There we go. And then, and in the midst of this conversation, Stephen gets this like signal that seems just distressful, and he's like, something's happening. And what happened was they just now found out about the two Thors getting attacked at the end of Secret Wars number 2. So then Doctor Strange shows up to the raft from the Ultimate Universe, is what that raft was, because it had the Cabal inside. And then, so Doctor Strange, he's looking around and he's like, alright, go try to find these guys as quickly as you can. They couldn't have gone too far. Go find them. And then he's like, alright, I know you're on this ship. Come on out. And it's the Ultimate Spider-Man, Miles Morales. And he's just in the ship and he's like, Don't hurt me. I'm just here. I hopped on the ship before the incursion happened because I wanted to live. And Doctor Strange was like, wait a minute, you remember the world prior to this? And then it cuts to this other section, and there's like chapters, I guess, inside this book. It's actually a fairly sized book, but there's like chapters, and now this chapter is called The Disquiet Heart of God, which I only mention it because I didn't mention the other ones because it's just kind of like, it's a title that's like, huh? What's this about? And then you come to Doom and Susan Storm having a conversation. And Susan's like, I've been walking, and he's like, by yourself? And she goes, yeah, because, no one can see me if I want them not to. And if they do find me, I can take care of myself. And Doom's like, you're right. And she goes, I've been thinking about my brother. Or actually, she plays the pronoun game and says, I've been missing him. And then Doom's like, well, your brother defied me. So I was gonna toss him over the shield, but you wanted me to be merciful, so I decided you can decide his fate, and you decided to turn him into the sun. So Johnny Storm is the sun for Battle World, because apparently before that happened, there was no sun on Battle World. And then Doom's talking, and Doom has this like really heartfelt kind of like, this place is perfect, except for me. I don't inspire all of the people on Battle World like I should. Like, I am failing as a god. And Susan Storm's like, I disagree. And then, but he's like, but all this power, and I have not fixed, I can't heal my face. And she's like, you need to go and be with the people and show them. And he's like, this hideous face? And she goes, no, what kind of good man you are. And there's actually a picture of his face. Well, a panel with his face, his horribly scarred and disgusting face. You want to see it? Here. Dr. Doom's face. Holy crap. Scarier than the from Phantom of Opera, like the original one. And I was kind of mad at that because when I was reading this, I was eating and I wasn't prepared for that. And I was like, oh, Give me a goddamn heart attack, Secret Wars. Was not expecting that. So then after that scary ass scene of Doom's face, we cut back to Doom, the young Thor who opened the pod capsule thing, the life raft. There we go. And Miles, and they're like, and Doom and Steven's like, we're here now. And young Thor's like, where is here? And he's like, well, this is my Sanctum Sanctorum, where no one can interrupt us. And they're like, oh, you have another one of those ship things. And he goes, yeah. He goes, Thor, open it. And Thor's like, I'll try. And, hits the button and boom, he opens it. We have Star-Lord, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, and female Thor just like in the ship. And they're like, whoa, you guys are alive? And this is a moment that I want it to happen. Because Miles Morales is outside, because he was on the other ship, and Peter Parker is now coming out, and Miles sees Peter and goes, hey, Peter, is that you? Peter's like, Miles? He's like, yeah. Peter's like, what are you doing here? And that's kind of where the conversation ends, or at least it appears where it ends. And then Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, is like, what's going on? Doctor Strange, she calls him Doctor Strange, and he's like, all right, hold on. I don't know, are you my guys? Are you from my universe? Are you from a different version of very similar to my universe, where you guys think I'm Doctor Strange? Because I am Doctor Strange, but he's like, is there any more of you? And they're like, yeah. And then Cyclops comes out, and he's the Phoenix, and he's being all douchey. And then Reed Richards and Black Panther come out, and they're like, and Black Panther says something which I assume like conveys to Doctor Strange that yes, their universe is like other guys, and because Doctor Strange is like Illuminati, and Reed and Black Panther are like kind of like ah, and so. And then Reed talks about, losing his family and stuff, and they're like, all right, so what's going on? Doctor Strange is like, all right, so everything died, and then everything got rebuilt right at the same time, thanks to God. And then eventually Reed goes, all right, so who is God? And Doctor Strange is like, Victor Von Doom saved us all. And they're like, what? And Black Panther goes, all right, so how long ago have you found this raft? And Strange is like, 3 years ago. And I didn't want to open it because I didn't know what was inside. I was afraid. Or something along those lines, I think. Kind of vague in the way he says it. But then Reed gets pissed. And he's like, Victor Von Doom is God? The fuck, Strange. The actual fuck. And Strange is like, he's good at playing God. Like, he's good. And then like that tension-filled moment, Reed's about to snap, Strange is just like, meh, and cuts away to the Cabal, and they're all like, look, we shouldn't have, I don't know who it is, but one of them was just like, all right, we shouldn't have killed that one guy, or we at least should have captured the other one that ran away, because we could have found out what was going on. And Thanos is just like, no, we did the right thing. We killed him. And they're like, so what? Are the answers just going to come to us? Or are we going to just stumble across them? And he goes, no. They'll find us. And they're like, how do you expect that to happen, Thanos? And he's like, because I'm looking up. And the Thor Corps finds them. And then that's where that ends. Like the Thor Corps descending upon the Cabal. And that's Secret Wars number 3. So, yeah. It's a pretty interesting issue, I thought. There's a lot going on, so kind of a lot to follow, but kind of not at the same time. But it's really interesting, and I'm just really... things make more sense now, and that's because I don't know. It just, this book made a lot more sense of what happened in the last one. And it wasn't even thanks to any tie-ins, because I've read 2 tie-ins, but they didn't really explain much of anything. So, but this one did a lot better job of like kind of setting up what was going on. So yeah, this is the story, and it looks like the survivors from the life raft from the main 616 universe plus Doctor Strange will probably be the main characters for the rest, and the main bad guys are actually going to be the Cabal. Not Doom. Doom actually seems like a good guy, and I'm like, I actually pity Doom because like he's like, I'm the problem, and I'm like, Doom, it's okay, man, it's okay. So yeah, all right. So that's Secret Wars number 3. Secret Wars number 4 is coming out next week, I think. I hope. It'd be cool. But yeah, so please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Well, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment on the video, or comment on other videos. I don't care. Comment on everything. Right, comment on everything. Like everything. Subscribe to all of the channels. There's just one channel. YouTube.com/NerdTalkTV. All one word. So, yeah, I have my own URL now. Yeah. So, yeah. I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.